Hello, it's Stephen Kember again. Welcome back to this series where we're looking at the power of using Banner's Broker as a means of looking at how you can transform your life after 60 through the introduction of a solid business that really can build your financial status and strength. In this, the third video where we're talking to Richard Avon, we're looking at more detailed aspects of Banner's Broker and what we can learn from the experience of Richard, who is now an extremely successful affiliate within the company. So let's go straight over to Richard and we'll get going. Hello, Richard.
Hello, Stephen. Good morning.
Oh, Richard, it's really good to have you back. Thanks once again for giving us the benefit of your views on Banner's Broker, which I know is going great guns for you. In the last two videos, you've told folk to take a look at the opportunity to get involved by buying the highest value package that can realistically be afforded, and then to sit back for a few weeks and watch what happens. To spend time with your sponsor and reviewing all the training videos in the Banner's Broker back office and generally get a feel to see how things really work. Okay, let's assume folk have done all this. Then what? Let's try and address some of the more detailed questions relating to this business and what it takes to be successful, because I know folk looking in from the outside might be a little concerned as to whether they're actually up for it. Banner's Broker. Is it hard to run as a business? Is there much that can go wrong? Really, what I'm getting at here is, where might folk trip up? What's the answer to making sure that they don't?
The answer to making sure that they don't, Stephen, is to take advice from the person who brought you in, not to try and run before you can walk. Some people make a bit of a problem when they suddenly rush in and start buying extra panels, as we call them, without realising how the system works.
Right.
And then they can run out of the ability to get them qualified, as we say, because of something called the allowance, which is too complicated to go into here, but you need to take it slowly, step by step, with advice from your upline. But
it's all straightforward, it's not hard?
No, it's not hard at all.
Right, right. Are there any other areas where things might go wrong? Or is the all-embracing answer just keep close to your upline?
Yes, very much so. Until you thoroughly understand it, ask them all the questions you have, and don't do anything they don't recommend.
Right. Can you briefly take us through the sign-up process? Because that's the first point of contact folk will have with the company. And tell us what's involved. I only ask this because there are a number of steps that folk need to be clear about. And I think it's important to understand why and how things need to be done as the company requests.
Well, it's very simple. In my view, you click on Sign Up Now, and you get a very simple form asking for your name and address, telephone number, and so on. Now, if you can't cope with that, then this isn't for you. Then you go on to step 2 and then step 3, which are fully detailed as to what you have to do. I can't remember what step 2 and step 3 are at this moment because it's a long time since I joined and I can't get into there now because I'm already a member.
Right, yes. Okay, but the thing is, it is a step-by-step process. There is some uploading to do, but yes, it's all relatively straightforward.
Yes, the thing that causes the delay to start off with is the fact that you have to set up a payment processor and you have to provide proof of identity, proof of address, and so on, which is a straightforward process, but it has to be gone through, and then you have to wait for them to be approved. There is an answer to this, which you will find when you become, and you can actually start immediately, but that's for later.
Right, okay. Okay, let's assume someone's signed up, they've got involved, they've taken your advice, about sitting back. They've got their complimentary panels. They've watched things grow. They've looked at the website. They've gone through all the training. Roughly how long should it be before folk interested in making some real progress with the Banners Broker business get off the sofa and stop doing research and start taking more meaningful action?
Well, that will vary with every individual, and it will also depend upon the size of package that they come in at, because a lot of people advise that you don't do anything until all the panels on the package that you bought have reached their second complementary stage and have started paying you money. Once you see money arriving in your account that you have access to, then you can start to take positive action. But that will depend upon the size of package that you bought.
Yeah, yeah. I know in my case that was particularly important, because I wanted to use the money I'd made to fund the next step in the process.
Of course, so did I. But you have to understand how the process works, and if we try to explain that all on day one, people will get they have to grow into this step by step. I always look at it as this: when the person joins on the first day, they're just about out of the cot. They're crawling. Next stage is, they might become toddlers, get them out of their nappies, but they have to go through that learning process with your guidance.
Right, right. But when the complimentary package does come to an end, what is it that they actually then start doing? I mean, I'm talking very generally here. What is this business all about in simple terms?
The business is all about getting paid for online advertising. And when the complementary packages have reached their what we call capping points, you will have money which is available to you in your back office, which you can either withdraw or you can use to purchase more, as we call it, inventory. In other words, more advertising panels, which you then have to find the traffic for. The whole point of the package is that it gives you complementary traffic, which makes everything work for you, right. So you don't have to do anything. Once that's over, you have to start doing things.
Right. Okay, well, you introduced an interesting pointer there. How do the finances work within Banners Broker? We put money in and we can take it out from what's called an e-wallet, but how does this e-wallet work? What is it?
It's just like a bank account. You see the money arriving and then you can do what you like with it.
Within Banners Broker? Within
Banners Broker, but the point is that you always have to keep a reserve of that money to cover your full month's expenses, which is the monthly fee and how much you've used to buy traffic. But don't confuse people with that on day one.
Right.
Let them grow into that.
You mention a monthly fee when people come in. How much is that?
When you first start, it's $15.
Right. So it's not.
That makes you a basic member.
Right.
And with that, you can buy one package of traffic. Once you buy more than one package of traffic, you become a premium member, and your monthly outgoings then is $100 a month. But it is all, if you manage it correctly, you will never need to put any more money in. It will be funded by the business as it grows.
Brilliant, brilliant. When you become an affiliate, you have to set up some advertising using what's called the Blind Network and the Choice Network. What on earth are these, and why do we need to do it? Is this complicated?
When you sign up, first of all, you get a signal that says Getting Started. You click on that and it gives you full instructions to set up your first Blind Network campaign. And once you know how to do it, you can do that in 5 minutes. It's very, very easy. Right, what is it? Basically, the product that Banners Broker have are advertising impressions. They sell guaranteed traffic to other people's websites. And because that's the product, if we're going to be in this, we have to show that we are using those impressions. Otherwise, why are we there?
Yes.
So they teach you how to do that. It's a very simple process. Once you've done it a couple of times, it is so easy.
Right, right. Can you tell us about traffic packs? What are they? Do we really need them? How do they work? And what is a traffic booster?
Right. The traffic pack is the traffic that you buy and it is 50,000 traffic hits for $50, plus a small bonus depending on what level you're at. When you first come in, you get another 5,000 as a basic member. When you go to premium member on £100 a month, you get 10,000 extra bonuses, and the executives get 15,000. That is when you're buying the traffic. Now, once you start to realise how good this is, and you tell some friends, acquaintances, and if they take it up with you, then you will find that their activity will earn you what are called sales credits, which is another source of traffic, which you can mix with the traffic that you have to buy. And that's the skill that you have to learn, how to manage your traffic.
Right. And again, your upline is invaluable in this context, as you are with me at the moment.
Absolutely.
Right, right.
But of course, in addition to your upline, there are so many training videos on the site that you can go and pick. How do I do this? Let's listen to this 15-minute video. It's all there on the site.
Right. And what are these traffic boosters?
Traffic boosters you can buy for the higher level panels, which take a lot longer to do, and it speeds them up.
How do folk keep track of things and what's happening in their business accounts? Is this complicated?
No. I mean, every morning I log on to my site, I click on the e-wallet, and that tells me any activity that's happened overnight, the current value of my business, how much the panels have all grown by overnight, and I can also go up to my username next to the login button, click on that, and I get a summary of everything.
Right.
You know, that's a 5-minute job. You can see exactly where you are every day in 5 minutes.
And folk who sign up for a free account, they can go in and have a look at these things, can they?
Yes.
Right. Okay, Richard, enough for this session, or we'll overdo things. Thanks ever so for some excellent insights and thoughts about Banners Broker. No doubt we'll be talking to you again.
I'm sure we will.
Thank you very much, Richard. Bye for now.
You. My pleasure.
Okay, that concludes the third FAQ interview with Richard. I do hope you found it of value and have gained a meaningful insight into what is involved once you start to get going with Banners Broker. It really is very straightforward as a business, and one with just a little care and the commitment to do things on a regular basis, you'll find you've the foundation for a very successful financial future. In the following interview, I'm going to be talking with another very successful affiliate within Banners Broker. She's been with the company almost 1.5 years, and she's Hazel Zwager. You really must listen to her story. And finally, my repeated reminder, if you haven't been to the Banners Broker website to have a look around, do go there as soon as possible using the link on the screen now. The link is also, as ever, in the description below. Do use the link, then sign up for a free account, and then have a good look at things. Then contact me by email at stephenkember@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you. We can talk then on a completely non-committal basis. I look forward to chatting with you. And as ever, in these messages, do please put Banners Broker in the subject line of the email so I know that it's not spam. Okay, well, click on the link to view the video where we talk to Hazel. It's on the screen now. I look forward to seeing you there, and I look forward to speaking with you in due course. Bye for now.